go hard.
Record?
Yeah, we are.
You live?
For the first time ever.
First time ever.
First time ever. That shit crazy. Down the street from our middle school, too. This is like everything comes full circle on accident.
On accident.
One fucking accident. This shit here, intentional, personal, diabolical. All types of shit. So a quick 16 has got really like 16 lines.
Nah, it's 16 bars.
What the fuck is a bar?
Like bar, like you know how when you know how like when them drummers they hit the stick 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
That one, 2, that's one bar. So you just talk like this. No. You hear that? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Every fourth, that's a bar.
So how the fuck? If I'm freestyling, how am I supposed to know that I just? Excuse me. How am I supposed to know that I like that? I can't count 1, 2, 3. Niggas be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and they hit.
No, they just.
So then why is it bar?
I ain't gonna lie. When you tell somebody to spit a quick 16,
you tell them to give them a whole verse. That's not a quick 16.
You basically telling them.
That's what.
Shit. Spit something short, basically.
That's a minute and 4 seconds. That's a
quick 16.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4
but
is a bar.
It depends on how fast
16.
you rapping. It depends on how fast you rapping. If you rapping fast,
so the 1, 2, 3, 4 just determines how fast you go.
Yeah, that's the BPM. That's how fast it is.
So if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a minute and 4 seconds.
No,
it's 16 bars.
Bruh, it's not.
How much you want that? How much you want to bet?
No, it's not.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 bar, right?
Yeah.
And in that, I counted 4 seconds. And I got 16 of them. 4 times 16 is 64. A minute and 4 seconds. 60 seconds, 1 minute.
How fast is it?
Like that. Yes, like that. I'll say at that speed, and you tell a nigga to spit 16 at that speed, that's a minute. That's a verse.
This is not one. This is 120. Regular all rap songs you listen to, it's faster than that. It's like
120 what? Beats per minute?
Yeah. This is like a regular rap song.
But I'm saying, I get that. But I'm saying, at how you had it at 120, if it was like that, that's a minute and 4 seconds. At that pace, that's a minute and 4 seconds for 16 bars.
That was hypothetical.
That's what all of it is hypothetical. I'm not rapping.
That's like average. No one's rapping at 120. That's so.
You got Pimp C fucked up. You got the whole
back then they used to rap on 90. So 16 for them.
That's because they wasn't punching it. They was doing one take. They had to get that shit right.
They had to get it right. They got the whole
jump. Then they take like they get in the studio then right. They don't come to the studio with shit. They in the studio for 2 hours on one song.
6 hour sessions.
6 hour sessions. You got 3.5 songs done. Or you do it like a regular rapper and then be like, I don't know.
Regular rapper.
Man, I made that shit in 10 minutes. Damn, that shit is ass, boy. Them niggas be like, yeah, I made this song in like 5 minutes.
They said Juice WRLD used to get one song done in like 6, 20.
Well, Juice WRLD can freestyle for an hour straight. Yeah. Niggas be talking about like they used to be talking about it, but his fans like dragged it a lot. So they be like,
I'm the fans.
I know. Then they be like, I seen somebody on Twitter like, this nigga freestyle for an hour straight one time, and they just can't let it go.
Hell yeah,
but it wasn't one time though. That's what's crazy. I seen 2 different videos.
It was.
So they do that shit twice. He did good.
Right, he got most.
He got videos of him just random, just in the studio, not even the actual jumps on beats, just rapping.
They got Bro, dude was just showing random items. Oh, phone, hit a nigga with a
for like
phone. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
All, bro.
Damn. All right, but let's get in this shit though. This is the NoName Podcast. I'm Marcus Antoine, the Flawed Father, and that's my man Ryan.
RyDaGuy, RDG, whatever you want to call me.
Please call him RDG. Please don't call him Ry. Don't call him RyDaGuy.
Yeah. Don't call me Ry. The girls call me.
He don't get no bitches. He's a liar. He's a liar. He's a fraud. But yeah, man, this is NoName Podcast. Really just Project NoName. 11-Day Productions. All the same thing. We had the first Studio 54. You fuck with that? Studio 54, yeah, because you like the logo of that one.
Yeah.
That's just the location. Wherever we at is Studio 54. Why I picked 54? Don't worry about it. We can get into that though, because it actually means something.
It actually got 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 is like symbol of restock. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was 5.
9.
So what's 555?
Huh?
So what's 555? I googled it. That angel number meaning means change.
I don't know.
I just seen it.
9 is like the number for the restart. You go back to the 10 and 1, 2. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who taught you that? You did your research.
Did my research. Gotcha.
And that brings me to my next point. Reading is fundamental.
Very.
Very fundamental. So fucking read. Bruh, they be like, cause like you can't use food stamps at the self-checkouts where I work at.
Yeah.
And they be like, people would go in there, they just be swiping shit and it don't work. They be like, you can't use EBT. I'm gonna take EBT. I'd be like, yeah, we just gotta do it right here. And it was like, well, y'all need to put a sign up. The literally, bright ass tape onto the self-checkout jumps where you swipe it, it says EBT cannot be used at self-checkout. So you gotta look at this bright yellow shit. Well, sometimes people, when it be on card only, when you scan something, it automatically bring up a message that be like, yeah, this is card only. Do you want to continue? If you press yes, it go. And then when you hit pay, it don't pop up. It'd be like, do you want to pay on a coupon or your card or whatever? Yeah. And people in cash don't even pop up on that mode. And people be like, how was I supposed to know it don't take cash? Bitch, it say before. Like, it tell you.
Nah, people do not read.
People don't read.
At my job, it's a big sign that says, stay in your car, someone will come out to you. And then we'll just have a whole, ride of people in front of the doors. Where my food at? I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you gotta do is read, we'll bring it out to you. We'll bring it to you. That's it.
We got you.
We got it. And then people think they food more important than somebody else's food. You know what I'm saying?
I've been waiting for 20 minutes. They just got here. How did they get their food? Because they ordered yesterday. They just had it scheduled for this time.
They ordered one thing a week. They come out instantly.
That shit was ready before you got here. They really late. For real.
Exactly.
They really late. Exactly. You do not be knowing what you're talking about. Or they be like, how come on the jump? Well, that's how it was tripped. I'm giving up too much information on where I work at. I was about to give up way too much.
Hey, look, people be mad. People be like crying, bro.
People will give away their food. Like, they come up and get some food and get some cigarettes.
Yeah.
They be like, can we see your ID? They be like, whatever. And leave the food. Like, you'll go hungry before you. That's crazy. I had another situation though. But I say, what the fuck did y'all? And farming is young. It's ghetto. Swear, you gotta start somewhere.
Gotcha.
But what this episode is about, which is a man's mental health. Boy,
people don't want to talk about that.
People don't. I'm in between acting like Will and acting like Kanye right now.
I'm in between acting like I don't even know who I'm acting like because the way I'm acting, I'm not show it.
So people don't ask though. I mean, we show it. We just show it in our own way. Like, there's a lot of people think that niggas don't be crying. Cried my eyes out a couple days ago.
Right.
I was hurt.
About what? I don't cry again.
Oh, you know about what? That's why I say. That's why I say I'm in between acting like Kanye and acting like Will. Cause like, One know you want to be mature, be the bigger person, and heal. But that healing shit hurt. So when it's like, I want to do it, and then I've already started. Like I'm already almost there, but at the same time, it's like, nah. Another side of me is like, I got some shit to say.
Yeah.
But is it even worth saying? Would it help you in the future? That's what I'm really working on. Like, if what I say will like fuck up the future a little bit, I just take this L right now. But you gotta heal. I feel like it's better. And I realize it's a lot of shit I ain't healed from. Like, I seen something on Instagram, because you know how people be like, no, it wasn't even Instagram, it was Twitter. It was in like the comments or some shit. I seen it somewhere on social media. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it takes like 2 years, like 1.5 years to 2 years to heal from trauma or some shit. Okay. And I realized like my cousin died in freshman year. Yeah. I didn't cry about that shit till his birthday, junior year. And we had a game that day. I was fucking stupid. I went crazy that game. I actually won like lineman of the week too. They gave me the belt. The next game, and it was a playoff game. I walked out with the belt on. I was a captain, all that. We lost that shit, but the game before, I went stupid. They booed me when I walked out with the belt.
Oh yeah,
because we played.
It was a away game.
Yeah, we played Huntingtown.
Right? Playoffs?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. We was mad because we could have beat them.
Nah, y'all was having a good year.
We had a great year. We pretty much only lost one game. Yeah. The other game we lost was to Lackey, but like they took away like 2 of our touchdowns. Right. Yeah. They took away from Merritt's.
It was at Lackey.
It was either at Lackey or Player. What that? Dang, I can't say her name. But it's some girl that I know and you know that go to that school. It's a blue school.
Oh yeah, Lackey. I know you're talking about.
Big Tay Tay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, yeah. You know, she was a team manager too.
What?
Yeah, I got a tackle and I was like, hey. And I said her name. I don't think she knew who said it though.
Right. I mean, she couldn't see you.
Yeah, I have face mask. Yeah. And that shit covered like, oh my face. You can really only see my eyes, but you gotta look.
That's why I couldn't play football. I need somebody to see my face.
You're ugly as shit.
Stop, man.
Take your do-rag off.
That's why. Chill. Chill on the do-rag.
Chill on the do-rag. What's going on with you though?
Man, I've been going through some shit myself, bro. It's like,
say it with your chest, man.
Man, this divorce shit. It's no joke. Especially being a child in it. Well, I was a child when it started, but I grew into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was over when I was a baby for me.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm handling it good, though. The only thing is like, I feel like I'm tied down to watching my brothers and shit. Like, I don't get to.
You feel like more of a parent, a father figure than a teenager.
Yeah.
You got responsibilities though.
I'm the oldest. I mean, it ain't nothing I'm not used to. It just feels a little.
Because now you ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
First it was by default because you're the oldest.
Back then, I ain't really had to do that. Now I got to. After this, I gotta go watch them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they get home from school. Just make sure they hair brush before they go to school type stuff. It'd be in the way. You know what I'm saying?
Do it though. Because you still go to work.
Yeah, but I'm like,
you gotta look at it like glass half full type shit.
That's how I be looking at it.
You still getting paid.
That's how I
be
looking at it.
You still get to make beats and all that. You still get to play the game.
That's how I be looking at it. That's how I gotta look at it.
That's just if I man though, you gotta always be half full. Because if it's half empty, it's like nigga, go get some. Go to the sink, figure it out. That's the thing.
If you look at it half empty, bro, you gonna drive yourself crazy.
Nigga, it's half empty, you gonna be thirsty forever. Yeah. It's half full, you always gotta sip.
You always gotta see what you got, what you had. Because my thing is, you gotta control what you can control. That's you got to. if you focus on things you can't control, bro, you literally gonna drive yourself insane.
Ain't that what insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result?
Yeah. That's exactly.
Always worry about what you don't got over and over and expecting to get something.
Yeah.
That's just a thing. This is a little harder because we can't sit on our ass.
Yeah.
Especially now we ain't got school as a crutch.
Yeah.
That's another thing. A lot of people our age, that's how I feel like I was using shit. Like, school was always a crutch. Like, I knew I had something to do. I got something to do, and I got something that's like an excuse for me not to worry. I have an excuse to not worry about shit. Even though I still was worried about shit because I'm everybody's therapist. And I hate being in the way. I can't sit on my ass. I got to do something. So just school, and I know I don't fuck with school. It's like, damn, something to do. But then, and it was also like a crutch socially because if I'm not at work or at school, I'm not talking to nobody. Because I'm not the only child, but I'm pretty much the only child. And I was moving a lot as a kid until I got to like 7th grade and I lived out Central Gardens. But I was switching schools every year. I've been to like 6 different schools.
Same shit, I've been like 7.
Bro, I went from kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. I went to different schools. I went to Cooper Lane, then I went to Robert R. Gray, then I went to Carmody Hills. Then I went to Oakcrest. That shit got shut down. They moved everybody to Highland Park. Then I went back to motherfucking Carmody Hills. Then I went back to Cooper Lane in 5th grade the next year. Then I went to Indian Queen. Then I went to 3rd grade. And now I graduated to St. Charles. We didn't even have our senior year. I spent the whole year and a half in the house. Right. If I wasn't at, what you call it?
Couch.
That shit hurts.
Right. People, right, you know, normally people talking about it'd be easy. And if I did that, I would have all A's. Right. It was hard just sitting on the couch all day doing nothing. I have nothing to look forward to. It's not like we go outside. It was the middle of the COVID.
Couldn't go outside. Couldn't go. And we live in where we live at. Yeah. So there ain't shit to do. You do that shit one time. This is over with. Yeah. Can't do it no more.
At all.
Unless you do it under the influence. But it's like, how you gonna have fun?
Exactly.
Because you can't even, it just sucks. Feeling lonely. Even when you got people you don't know how to talk. It might not even be you don't know how to express it, or they just not the people you express it to. You just not comfortable doing it yet. So you was like, no, I'm cool. I'll figure it out. You're more comfortable with figuring shit out. Plus you a dude, it makes it like 100 times harder because you don't even know how to. You either don't know how to express yourself. Then when you figure out how, you don't have anybody to express it to. Then when you got people, you already comfortable with not saying shit and just doing it on your own because it's never like, it's always worked out eventually. Right. It's just after a while you get tired of waiting on eventually. Damn, put that shit on a t-shirt.
But you gotta think though. Just because it worked out now, that means it's going to come back to haunt you later.
Oh, yeah, it definitely comes back because I'm just now realizing I don't know how to heal from trauma. I done been through some shit and it just never affected me. I was in middle school. I came home to see my dog dead in my room and I had to bury it.
One thing?
Yeah, he's back there.
Bruh.
So he buried that. He put a cage over that shit because birds were trying to get to him.
Bruh. One thing I ain't never had to deal with yet. Death. Like, fortunately, my family has passed away.
But it's gonna come a time.
Yeah, it's gonna come a
time. Especially because you're the oldest, so you already got to deal with everything. As soon as one of your parents go, that shit can be crazy. Right. If my father go, I fuck around go crazy.
My mom go, bro. Well, when? Because this is gonna happen.
Yeah. And that shit, because who the fuck gonna tell you how to feel about that?
Yeah.
Even if you got a parent you ain't necessarily close with or you don't really cool with like that, it's just like, I don't know how to deal with that not being there no more. That's a change that's forever. Like you could lose a relationship, y'all could be that cool or back together later. You could have a friendship that goes away. Like somebody could get locked up. They gonna come home, hopefully. or just moving to different schools, like all that shit eventually changes or eventually gets better or it's guaranteed to come around. You lose somebody that their life, that shit over with. Like my cousin that I got tatted, I don't remember what his voice sounded like. Because the last time I seen him, he was a teenager. He died in his 20s. Like, and he would ask about me and shit. And this is like, that's the reason I cried on his birthday, because we had a game. My mother had texted me, was like, you know, it was his birthday today. I was in class. I remember shit visually. It was second block. I was in motherfucking algebra. I tried to get my teacher's attention twice. She didn't hear me. I just left out and sat on the couches and shit. And I just started crying. I cried in front of Lauren. Damn. If you see this, I had a crush on you. And I'm single, so what you want to do? She seen me at my job, too. It was 2 old niggas trying to go smack at her. Yeah. Niggas like, what's your name? I'm like, bro, she is 19. Y'all are going to go to jail. Y'all going to jail. And he went smack at her. He went smack at her before he pumped his damn.
Nah, them old dudes be loud. Because even at my job, like, it's a whole bunch of 17-year-olds still in school type shit. And they don't care, bro. They don't care.
They do, but when you tell them, they act like they forgot.
Exactly.
Like, you know that. It's your daughter age, bro. Like, that's
they
wow.
Like, they be like, oh, why you ain't tell me ahead of time? And they be saying, oh, you asked.
You ain't asked. You just going to smack that shit, knowing the time we in.
Yeah.
You know your age.
Mm-hmm.
They look young. Even if they look like, oh, that's just my little young thing. She probably like 21.
But that's
or they be waiting on them to be 18.
Yeah. Bro, that's the first question you're supposed to ask. How old are you, bro? Or names down. I mean,
they come from the generation.
I don't know.
I'm not supposed to ask someone in her age. No.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, are you a geezer or are you a young thing?
But that's for elder women, though. A young.
But they be like, you ain't supposed to ask me my age, and then they'll tell you. They'll tell you, oh, I'm 76 years. As soon as you ask for their ID, I'm 43 years old. I thought you was 25. Oh. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start doing that. As soon as they get mad at their ID, they be like, I'm 40. Nah, I be doing that a little bit. They be like, really? When they seem like they a little bit thrown off, but they still going to do it. I be like, I got to make sure you ain't, this might be a fake ID. I don't know yet type shit. I be doing that. But other than that, they just be getting mad. I started saying, can I see it for the cameras? I don't even. Fuck it. I don't be IDing people, bro. When the manager not around, or the manager not around, or like the customer, I feel like when telling me not around, I just try to get it out the way. I ask, but like 80% of the time I ask, but if I'm like trying to get shit done, or it's about to do something, like I'm about to do a break, or I just get it out the way.
But what are they getting for you to ask?
You gotta ask for ID.
For what though?
Because you gotta be
tobacco?
Yeah, cigarettes. You gotta be 21 to buy a lighter.
Bro.
Yeah. I didn't know that either. You scan a lighter, it won't. You gotta put in your birthday. I always do it instead of prove it, because it's like I'm not gonna type in this person's birthday. I'm about to just see if it's a real ID. Cool, you got it.
Damn, I ain't even know that, bro.
And it's a federal offense if you don't ask. So. Free me coming soon. We gonna have that merch. It's gonna be
t-shirts.
It's gonna be $5.40. Get it? Cause 54.
Yeah.
Everything gonna be $5.
Yeah, everybody gonna get it. Cause it's only $5.
Yeah, it's only $5. That shit gonna go. It's not gonna go to my bill. I'm gonna sit down. Cause I'm gonna have my quick trial. They gonna get that to me. I'm gonna just have to thug it out for a month or two.
Yeah.
And then put all that money put all the merch money on the lawyer. You beat the feds, nigga. You beat the feds.
You like, nah, don't even get it, but get a
They give me probation, house arrest. We do this shit for 90 days straight in here working. They be like, how did you guys do success, man? Non-stop work, man. I never take days off, nigga. You ain't had no choice. No, man. What you be doing? Heard you're a producer.
Yeah, man. I be making beats and stuff. A hobby I picked up like 2 years ago. Some of this like the winter COVID hit.
COVID hit, you turned into a whole new nigga.
Cause my man he put me on to he showed me how to do it and all that. And I was like, Alright, that's something to get into. I was doing nothing. Like, it was no sports to play. I be playing basketball, couldn't play it no more. Just in there playing the game, watching TV. So I'm like,
getting fat. I can't lift weights no more, bro.
I just stopped, bro. It's not for me,
bro. But going from fucking Coach Horn to football. I went from Coach Horn weightlifting to football weightlifting.
Coach Butler.
Well, I had Coach Butler too, cause when I was in gym and shit, I would be in the weight room a couple times. So then when Coach Horn wasn't there, so it would be Coach Butler at the little after school workouts, and Coach Horn, then straight to football weightlifting. Boy, I was losing weight too. I was skinny as hell.
Remember how they had me playing the 4-5 a little bit? So Coach Butler wanted me to lift with the 4 and 5, bro. So I'm like 140 lifting 2 times my weight.
Me and J Rock.
I'm like
J Rock like he at least 220.
But I
was
lifted
like 240.
I lifted more than him like at one point in time. He probably lifted more than me now because I don't lift. But
yeah, I went lifting with whatchamacallit. Yeah. Peace up, 8 times that. But yeah, I went to the gym with her once, and I was in there lifting weights. I was like, bro, this is lightweight, and I can't do it. Well, I could, like, I put 35 on each side, and I was like, cool, but it was like, let me not do 4 sets like I used to do.
I don't lift anymore. When I do work out, I use the resistance band, bro. Cause like I'm not trying to get buff. I was trying to get tone, and be able to still have that motion. Like,
That's another thing. When I work out, I lose weight, but I just look bigger.
Yeah.
Like, only way I'll be able to lose weight and get to the body type I want to is just like a lot of cardio. But I'm not disciplined enough, and I smoke. Like, I would have to have somebody. I gotta have somebody do it with me. But put one of them beats though.
When it's on,
yeah. We like 27 minutes in. It's crazy.
It don't even feel like
it. It don't.
It really don't.
Well, why you fires that? This video is brought to you in part by 11A Productions in partnership with Project NoName at Studio 54. Follow us on YouTube. Well, not follow us, but subscribe and shit. Project NoName. You want to email us for something? My nigga Ryan, he make beats. We'll do interviews for you. Yeah, man, we do a lot of things. And that's the email for that is pnoname54@gmail.com. Again, that's pnoname54@gmail.com. Project NoName on YouTube. RyDaGuy beats on Instagram. Don't follow me on Instagram because, so I'm not gonna say it. That's about it, ain't it? We don't got no TikTok yet, but we gonna make one. We should make a TikTok and then do
post a clip.
Yeah. Because, I've been in the TikTok game for a little bit. That was petty. I apologize for that one.
Alright, here we go. I apologize. It's a little something, you know what I'm saying?
A little something.
I made this earlier this week, actually. That's all.
Bro, this is cool as hell.
It is, bro.
This is fun.
Now I'm really into it.
This is fun as shit. This is fun as hell. Damn, we really on a podcast and shit.
Nah, these fans go hard though. I've been looking at that joint.
With this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the best people I ever met made this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she did that one too. Shout out to her. Follow her. But we probably, I can't say her name, but like the people that will see this, they know who I'm talking about. So yeah, fuck with her. She cool as hell. And shout out other dude too. I mean, I don't know him, but like I'm trying to let him be known that there's no smoke. Like he seemed like a cool dude. He actually fuck with my man. He fuck with Chris, Nick, bro.
Oh, for her?
Yeah. So shout out to him. He gotta be a cool dude. Yeah. So what you doing? What you got going on next? Like, you gonna sell them beats and that? You post on YouTube or something?
I'll be posting them on Instagram and my beat page. But I've been trying to get in contact with artists and stuff. I want to start selling
Artists like who?
But there's one artist, Lil B. Hey, best artist in my opinion in the DMV. And I don't listen.
In the DMV?
I don't listen.
That's a strike.
No.
Let me say that. But is it DMV though?
I don't listen to DMV artists. He's the only one I listen to. Because I really don't listen.
You don't even listen to dudes that's in where we live at, where we went to high school at?
I literally only listen to him. That's how he the only DMV artist I listen to. And he hard.
He hard.
He hard.
It's
that's my opinion.
I 85 to 93% of the music I listen. That's a weird ass range for one. But yeah, 85 to 93% of the music I listen to is DMV music. So I can't say that.
You can't.
Because Big Flock is still alive. Just in Maryland, period.
They're gonna hate me for this.
They are.
I can't name one Big Flock song.
That's crazy. You blocking your blessings. You better stop.
But
because Flock gonna get you out of here. Flock is like that.
Yeah.
And he's been in the game for a while. Like he one of the originals, nigga. And he's solid. He did Time Came Home, Never Snitch. He really that. He who these rappers is trying to be. Shout out Big Flock. My mother is from around his way.
Bro.
Yeah.
I just don't listen to DMV.
You got to.
And then who else? Like my style is I try to be versatile. I don't like being pinned down with one style. So like I want to make stuff for like R&B artists. I know
this is how you get in the door.
Yeah, it is.
You post the stuff that you sell could be in this area just to make some money. The stuff that you like, versatile stuff that don't sound like this at all, be like whether it's a pop beat, jazz, or whatever you want to do, R&B and all that. That'd be the free stuff you post on YouTube.
The thing is, a lot of
you just had to pay for promo.
Nah, a lot of producers say you just trying to get out, give them something. If you really got like the sauce, you can make more.
You can.
They was like,
but it's not always time.
Give out for free. Cause it's not. I don't got no.
I mean, you really don't have nothing to stop you. Because at the end of the day, you gotta go home. Just making like 10 beats every off day.
10 is crazy.
10 is crazy.
You got it.
Especially
for me.
Well, you gonna make one. You got one just with Beats and Blunts. Fuck with the Beats and Blunts show. That's coming soon too. Yeah. So when Beats and Blunts, you gonna have that's a beat right there. Yeah. Not only is that a video, but it's a beat too. Yeah. Interviews when we have behind the mic interviews coming soon. Make sure y'all get that. First person gonna be Lil B. We gotta get Lil B in here.
Gotcha.
Since he's the best in the DMV. That's what Ryan said.
In my opinion.
You gotta get him on the beat, have him freestyle on it.
Gotcha.
Or just get a verse.
Alright. My goal is to get him on one of my beats. That's one of my goals.
That's gonna be the one that blow up for him. They gonna be like, who made that beat? It's up to you though.
But yeah, I just be making beats and working. I try to hoop from time to time.
You can't hoop.
It's not a lot of people on this earth that people like that.
It's like 1 billion people in the United States alone.
Yeah, probably like about 3 billion people think and like 4 billion men. I think like 4 billion.
There's women that are 7 feet tall. There's women that can dunk on you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Free BG, she dunking on you.
No, she's not.
She's gonna dunk on you.
I'm sending it.
She's gonna put her strap in your face.
No. Hey, go ahead. I didn't realize what you said.
Hey, edit that out. Who am I talking to?
Huh?
I say edit that out, but who am I talking to? I'm probably gonna edit the video. Oh no, we gotta leave that in there. That's funny.
Yeah. I ain't lying. The best producer right now, not ever, but right now, is Weezy. Weezy got that. That's where I get my influence from. Weezy. And I'm not talking about Little Wayne. I'm talking about Weezy. He's the best producer right now, today.
You got Spark Hain fucked up.
Right, he's not better than Weezy. Not at all.
Turk is better than Weezy. Straight like that.
No.
Shout out Turk.
Right, Weezy got it.
He's crazy. He just said he don't listen to DMV music, so he don't even hear Turk beats for it.
Weezy got it.
He don't.
Weezy got it.
Weezy is not out of here. He is still here.
Weezy got
Turk, phew, it's gone.
Right, Weezy got
Turk is crazy. Turk is crazy. He's
right.
better than Weezy.
You can't name one bad Weezy beat. That's
you
how
can't
hard.
name one bad Turk beat.
Weezy.
And Turk get paid for his beats.
Weezy too? What you mean?
That's because he was with Gunna. He got lucky.
Nah.
He got in the white. Bruh, think about it. Everybody that know Young Thug that rap, gone, rich, right now.
Exactly. That's my favorite rapper, by the way, all time.
So you biased.
Huh?
You biased. Because he's a YSL producer.
Yeah.
You can't say it. You can't make an opinion.
But he backs it up, though.
He doesn't.
He backs it up.
Turk is better, though. He backs it up. He's great. He's a great producer. But Turk, Spark Hain.
I know what that is. I heard this beat before.
Hey, we having this motherfucker Turk. Turk. A1.
I know you're talking about.
Fame Reek, man. Rest in peace, Fame Reek. That nigga is crazy. He's better than Turk.
Well, and you got Metro.
Fuck Metro Boomin, nigga. Turk is better than Metro.
If you know anything about producing, you know Metro got the best drum pattern.
I don't give a fuck. Turk could take a Metro beat and make it better than Metro's.
No.
Yes. Turk is the sample king.
Sample. So what is his I don't know his music sound like.
Listen to any DMV artist. If they anybody, they got a Turk beat.
So that DMV flow.
Nah, not a DMV flow, because Turk, his beats is really like not. It's crazy, like on a different level type crazy. Can we even play a Turk beat on it?
Play Turk type.
I'm about to go to his website. I'm sure he got free beats on there.
Find the type beat. I don't want to get no copyright strikes. First podcast.
I mean, F it. What's it? This Lil Gray. Lil Gray, my favorite rapper, by the way. You hear that? That's crazy. fuck with them killers wrong with me. Can I chill here? Thrive on problems that we solve. I ride my way, you sleep with dogs. I'm rapping, hope I hit the tatty shit on lock like Fort Knox. Take ATS like Xbox. Bitch, wipe a die, I won't stop. We gon' go crime before my head shot him 4 times. Silence what I get a fit. You told the people what it is. Pussy ain't mad at us. You tuck his dick between your legs. I can sense it when you scared. Beanie sequels in the air. You throw a snake, you like it fair. It's always one to take it in. Alright, bro. That's probably too long. That was 48 seconds. Bro, Turk is crazy. Cool. Turk is crazy, bro. Turk is the reason a lot of these niggas make beats. Yeah, because you like Kanye and Young Thug.
Whoa, Kanye like top 5 best producers of all time.
You got that.
Yeah. Kanye got some. Yeah. Kanye got it. But you know, Kanye, I mean, yeah, Kanye got it.
You know, since we're going to talk about producing, let's talk about this film shit. Because that's my thing.
Right.
You know? Jordan Peele might be the most, he might be the LeBron of this shit. He might be Miami LeBron. Like, he in his prime, but he not, I'm not trying to say like he GOAT status, but he in his prime. Because he can write like shit.
I give him KD.
KD?
Yeah. Jordan
Peele is, then who's LeBron?
I don't know. But I feel like he's more than KD. KD like a, bro, KD. The only reason I see that.
But are you a KD? Are you saying KD as if someone was a KD fan? Because you know, people who are fans of KD view him way differently than people who aren't.
I'm a LeBron lover. Pause.
That was crazy. You said that.
But not. No.
Double L.
I see LeBron. I'm not LeBron. KD. KD's like a sniper. Like he's a scorer. Like he's a sniper.
You know who KD is? Cherokee Bill. You ain't see that movie?
No.
You ain't see The Harder They Fall on Netflix?
No. I probably did. I just don't. The Harder They Fall.
It was a cowboy movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With black people.
Yeah, I can see it.
You gotta watch that. That was a great movie. Right. Yeah, but those who have seen the movie, you know who Cherokee Bill is. It's it's not ridiculous to say that KD is him. Because Cherokee Bill is basically like, he was basically the villain, but he was really good. He was really like a sharpshooter type shit, like quickest. He was like one of the fastest niggas. But people was like, he shot people in the back. And he actually had a standoff with one of the favorite characters. And he actually shot the dude before the countdown. It was like, he shot him at 2. And then like they met before, he was like, that nigga talk too much. And they used to be like, all his little tricks and shit was gonna get him killed eventually. Yeah. And then ended up getting him killed. But like people was like, nah, that shouldn't have happen like that because I'm still mad that they killed that man. Because he was faster than him. He was faster. Backward was faster. They said that in the movie after they shot the nigga too.
I used to be into the Western.
I didn't even realize that I was like really into movie and like direction and shit until like I started seeing like certain things in our opinion. I'd be like, ooh, I like how they shot that. Well, that really makes sense. Or like hearing the music, how the music is directed into stuff. Or be like just seeing like I wonder how they shot this. I'd be like, damn, I'm kind of like that.
Watch Marvel movies. That's the only when it comes to movies and stuff. That's the only thing
I watch. I'm used to. Right. I don't. Like all the new ones, they don't be on Disney Plus, so I don't be catching up. I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Yeah,
I'm missing out. I want to.
Right.
I want to see that Morpheus.
That Morpheus. Then it come out.
Come out the 31st.
Yeah, this week. Yeah. What I want to see though? Nah, Marvel. Like I'm a Marvel fanatic. Like I love Marvel.
So who your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero is Wolverine, bro. Wolverine got it.
Oh, he's a bitch.
Well. Wolverine, my bad, bro. I know a lot of people say Black Panther.
You gotta think Wolverine is only that nigga because he got a cheat code.
Exactly.
His Wolverine by himself is just bone. He's beatable as fuck.
You talking about I'm
talking about vegan Wolverine, all natural. No preservatives, no GMOs. Oh shit! I just got a little name.
No animanium. Nope.
Like,
he was still like that though.
He was like that, but he was beatable as fuck.
Yeah.
Because if you was just a regular nigga, it's gonna be hard to get Wolverine because he's fast naturally because he's still an animal. So you can't really shoot him. But if you shot him, he felt it.
Yeah, he gonna.
And it wasn't gonna heal.
But,
the adamantium made him heal. All of that extra shit gave him his healing factor. He didn't have that.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Let's Google it, bro.
We can Google it.
We're Googling it. I'm Googling it.
Bro, I just watched the movie for like the millionth time the other day, bro. He always had it, bro.
Healing powers before adamantium. Man, it popped up. Somebody else had this conversation.
The adamantium made him bullet. It made him kind of bulletproof in a way.
No, you was right. He always had the healing powers. The healing powers made him bulletproof because you would shoot him when he would heal, the bullet would come out.
That's why.
But the adamantium, it just made it so you can't break his bones, and they're stronger and they're sharper and they're more. And it made him stronger too because it's like you hit him, but you're hitting metal.
Imagine if he had vibranium.
Imagine if he had the mix, if they were melted together.
I don't think he'd be that strong. I don't think he could do that.
If you can melt vibranium to get it how they put the adamantium in there, and then you get the adamantium how they had it, you just put it into one big dump that shit. Have your little big ass claws, the metal, and just like and then just flip them in this big ass dump and mix it, and like just mix it with a big ass metal stir thing for like a year straight, and then shoot it in there how they shot it. That'd probably be like. He probably can never walk. He like this forever, strong. This thing is flexing forever. But no, play a little beat though. Play a couple. Honestly. We've been doing this for a while now. We're going to get up out of here for a second.